So I have with me right now, introduce yourself.
Oh, my name's Jonathan Elliman. I'm one of the founders of CellarPass.
CellarPass, very, very interesting. I know you do a lot of work in the Calaveras area, which is where we have all our wonderful wineries. Tell me a little bit about that area and what you're doing and where you see everything going.
Well, I'm from CellarPass. It's basically a really cool website. You can go there and actually find places to go and go wine tasting. It's all about wine country. And so through the last 9-12 months, we've been looking for places that have yet been discovered. Everybody knows Napa, everybody knows Sonoma,
Napa,
all the other
country.
areas that are out there that,
right.
You really just, I'm like, we've got to find another place. Find a place that no one knows about. It's got some fantastic wines. And we went on a little adventure. And so what we found was Calaveras County. In the last couple of months is that we've launched Calaveras.
Right.
And we've really fallen in love with this place. It's the only grape growing or wine growing area that I've run into that really is a community. And we usually go to these places where the wineries are really like, I don't care about what the person is doing down the street, I want to know what I'm doing.
Right.
But these guys have all gotten together. They're all in, they have created a great little area.
So they're not competitive?
They're not competitive at all.
Wow.
Look at it, they're all in the same room.
Good.
And so
no, I know. It's a very homely.
And what's so cool about it is we had one winery bring down wines from 3 other wineries that couldn't make it, but they're like, you've got to be part of this program. We're getting people off the main roads and discovering the wines that are off the beaten path. I kind of call it the undiscovered gem.
Ah.
And so everybody knows the big brands.
Right.
But you know
exactly.
what? The big brands are known for what they are. They do a lot of marketing. But for the smaller wineries that can't afford to do the big marketing, they can't sponsor race cars, they can't sponsor things, big events and stuff like that. And this is why we create these mini events. We make it really reasonable for wineries to come in and get in front of consumers and showcase their wines. And this is, Tanner is one of them that I discovered recently.
I'm trying to impress a group of people for whatever reason. Guys try to do that. They all have their own reason.
Yep.
I want to go off the beaten path. And I wanted to look like somebody that knows what they're talking about. Whether I do or not, it's irrelevant.
Yep.
So I go to CellarPass and I say, I'm partial towards Chianti because I was raised Italian and I just know that. So I know if I put myself in a position where I'm off the beaten path and they have the kind of wine that I like, that I could really show off my skills and impress some people, I go to CellarPass and I say, I write in somewhere or I search, say I'm a big fan of Chianti. Where can I go that is an unknown place that I could really just have the whole place to myself?
Exactly.
CellarPass can help me do that?
I'll take it one step further. How about not just search Chianti or Sangiovese, search how about Bocce Ball and Sangiovese.
Oh, no.
I didn't realize there are over 50 wineries.
Do you know how to play bocce, by the way?
Oh, yeah. And in Napa Valley that have bocce ball courts.
Wow.
So one of the things I help people kind of take a look at is search Cabernet, cave tours, and bocce.
Ah.
And you can put 2 days together on that.
So I was going to say, so it's more of like a weekend tour. Like,
it's a whole weekend if you want to. Or
and what about like hotels and stuff like that?
Exactly.
So you tell them where to go, what's the closest place? Do you have deals and stuff like that with these people?
We encourage the wineries to put together special programs for the weekend and promote that on the system. And we also do outside of the wineries, like we're here today at the convention center here doing the tastings. We're doing ski events. Everybody thinks that when you go wine tasting, you just belly up to the bar. There's so much more to the winery when you plan ahead. We've got some great wineries that do like eco tours, where they'll actually take you out in the vineyard. They'll take you on a 2-hour hike, where they'll actually explain their eco programs through the vineyard. Through how they do sustainable farming, dry farming, all those things that they work on as far as the animals that they protect. They bring in birdhouses to bring in all the different animals to not have to use the chemicals for the pesticides.
That's getting really, really big, as you know.
I mean,
people so passionate about this green movement and stuff like that they want to incorporate it into everything in their life. So they don't want to take away from a lifestyle. They want to add to their lifestyle. So if you bring that to the table.
They want to drink more organically. They want to know what's going into the glass of wine. There's so many things that go into this at a lot of the bigger places that it's like if you knew what you were drinking, if you've maybe done a couple days on production, I've done days and weeks and months on production. Sometimes I'm like, wow, I don't think I want to taste that wine at the bigger ones.
So what you could do is you could actually, in the midst of these tours, the people that are on the tours could actually meet the winemakers themselves.
Especially when
so
you
you
go
could
to
actually talk to the winemaker.
the owner of the wine. You just met Gary.
Right, exactly.
And so here you're going, especially the smaller ones, you really get, the person behind the counter is most likely the accountant, the marketing director, the sales director, the winemaker, and the owner.
So that adds the humanity to all this.
Yeah.
That's what I really like. Because otherwise you're at a chain. You know what I mean? I wasn't raised that way.
Yeah.
I was raised that you want my wine, I just made it, here it is right here.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that kind of adds that, which is really, really cool. Now, how can I find CellarPass? Is just a website?
CellarPass.com.
CellarPass.com. As simple
really
as that?
Yep.
This is a really, really cool idea. I wish you all the best. And we're going to be working together in the future. You could bet on that. And it's just something that, I mean, can you see this international as well?
Oh, yeah. We probably have 70 wineries that want to come on board. From Argentina, from France, from Italy, from Germany.
So Argentina, you get like a Malbec.
Yeah, Malbecs are big right now.
Oh, man.
So we've got people who want to put trips together and take people down there.
So
we're like, okay, we want to do this. Let's pace ourselves.
So eventually you're going to go there, like a whole week trip to Argentina.
Yeah.
That is a cool idea.
That's a tour that I'm willing to go.
That's why you and I need to hang out.
Exactly. We need to go check that out.
Check out CellarPass.com. Let me tell you something right now. If you don't know them now, you will know them in the future. You might as well get in on the ground floor. Maybe they'll cut you a deal. Who knows, right? And if you ask for the wine guy, you say the wine guy sent me, maybe something.
We'll do something for you.
Something, a little something, something.
Something.